Hi, it's Gail again, and we're going to do something else a little bit Christmassy today. So I did the presents the other day, and I'm just going to show you some very quick ways of doing some Christmas pebble stones. And some people are not very good with paint and paintbrushes because of shaky hands and one thing and another. So you can use these Sharpie pens, and Sharpie pens are actually better than the felt tip pens. They give it a deeper colour. So I would suggest that you get some Sharpie pens for the pebble stones colouring. And you can do things like Christmas trees. And if you get the lighter pebble stones, you've no need to paint them white, because obviously they are a brighter colour. And you can just do a very simple snowman face. And there's a stocking there. Obviously you could paint that white and red, but I've done it with felt tips and done red and green. And this is a little Rudolph, and this is done with a felt tip pen and not the Sharpie pen, and you can see the difference in the colours of the pens. They are a lot better colour on a pebble with a Sharpie. And this one is a Father Christmas that I've started doing, but I will have to put some white paint on this because obviously we don't have white felt tip pens. So I would have to just put a little bit of paint on there for the white, unless you have a white stone, and then you wouldn't have to do that. So first of all, we need some pebbles. And make sure you source your pebbles properly. You can get them at any DIY sort of B&Q and garden centres, and have bags of them and what have you. So once you've got your pebbles, make sure they're clean. So I would rinse them off, and then you can start your pebble painting. So to do this Christmas tree, it's very simple. It's just triangles, and all you need to do is just draw some triangles. So we'll draw one there, and you can colour them in afterwards, and then draw your next triangle, but take it just slightly bigger than the first one that you've drawn. So it's just slightly bigger is that one, like that. You can bring it up there like that. So very rough, very simple. And then obviously that one will be coloured in, and then you can put another triangle bigger than the last one across there and bring it up like that. So then you can colour all your triangles in green. So we just colour it all in. Like so. It passes time on doing this, and it gives you something to do as well. So you've got the basic tree shape there now. If you don't like the shape of it, you can just sort of just put some more bits in if you didn't like the shape, but that's a very basic sort of a tree shape there. So once you've got your tree shape, we can put a star on the top. So I've got a bright yellow, and again just some triangles. So you do your first triangle like that, and then your upside down triangle like that, and then just colour it in, and there you have your star on the top. Now when your felt tip pen or your Sharpie pen starts to dry, it will start to dry a little bit lighter. You can see the lighter patches coming now. So when it's completely dried, you can put some baubles on, and if you choose a lighter colour like an orange or a red or what have you, you can just put some blobs on like that and it looks like baubles. Just sort of put them on the tree like that. So now we've got our baubles on. I don't know if you can see those on there. And then you want your tree trunk, which is just a brown square at the bottom. And there you have your little Christmas tree pebbles. Very simple, all done with a Sharpie pen and no paint, so it's quite easy. The easiest one of the lot is this little snowman face, because all we're going to do is draw a few things on there. So with a light coloured pebble, which I've got here, the round shape, you're going to draw a triangle, but it's on its side like that. So that will make the carrot. I'm going to use an orange. So we'll just draw a triangle, which is on its side there. And that's the carrot nose, just like that. So it's a triangle on its side. And then for the eyes, you need the black Sharpie pen. And just draw some ovals just above his nose. Just like that. And then for his mouth, because when you're building a snowman, you always use, well, you're supposed to use coal. And so the little dots that we just put on here in the shape of a mouth represents the coal that we used to put in when building a snowman as children. Like that. If you want, you could give him some eyebrows and make him look a bit more comical by just putting some eyebrows on. There's all sorts that you can do. So that's very simple, very quick, and that's just a little snowman face. So that's the snowman. The stocking, we need to just draw a stocking onto a pebble. That's a little bit more difficult, but if you think of a sock, think of a sock shape or a boot shape and just make the shape like that, and then you can make it a bit bigger if you want, like that, and then just make it stripy. And you could make it stripy with whatever colours that you want and just put your stripes on like that. And then there's always a loop on your stocking to hang your stocking up. So with the black Sharpie, I shall just put a little loop on there so that the stocking, you can hang it up. So you could leave the stocking like that, or you could colour it in a different colour, or paint it white if you want to put some white on to make it look like a white and red stripy one. So that's that one. And then for the little Rudolph, very simple. You need your brown felt tip. I think we'll use this one. Then I don't know where my Sharpie's gone. Somebody's disappeared with it, and I do prefer Sharpies. The colour stays a lot better. As you can see, the colour on that one's slightly fading, and it will do, and I've gone over twice on that one, whereas Sharpies, it doesn't seem to fade. The colour always stays there. So you need just an oval like that, a nice oval shape, and just colour it in. And then just put some little ears on, like that, at the side. So you've now got the face of your Rudolph. And we're going to give him a big red nose. So we need the red Sharpie. And just lower down than the centre, we're going to draw a big red nose. Like that. And then you can do the antlers. So it's just 2 lines up like that, and then just 2 lines that's coming off at each side, so it looks like an antler, like that. And you can give him some eyes. And you could leave him like that because he looks quite good just like that. But if you want to put a mouth on him, you could put a little smiley face just underneath his nose there. And make him smiley like that. And that's your very simple little Rudolph. And the last one, which is a little bit more difficult, is the Father Christmas head. And what I did, I started off by drawing his hat. So I just drew a curve that comes down longer on one side than the other. And then I drew a line, but I didn't go right to the end because this is going to be his hat that sort of trails down where his bobble is. So we're going to put that there like that, draw a line like a triangle there. And then that's the fur. So I've got the fur on the hat now. And then you can colour that in red, but don't colour all of it in. Leave the line where we've put the fur on so that you've got room to put the white in for the fur. I'll colour all that in. Like that. And you'll need a bobble on the end. And then his face, we're just going to draw like a half circle underneath there. And he wants a red nose because he's cold from delivering all the presents. And he needs some eyes, like that. So now we just need to fill in the white bits with the paint. So we just fill the fur in on the hat, like that. Just dab it across there like that. There's his furry hat. And then his bobble. There we go. Now he's got a bobble and his hat. And then his beard. So where you've drawn that half circle for his face, you can sort of just dab the paint round there. Just like that. And you can see it's starting to look like Santa. And there you have your Santa. Very cute. And the stocking, you can fill that in with a little bit of white paint. So you've got a nice red and white stripy stocking. Just like that. Doesn't have to be super neat. Just blob it in there and you end up with your stocking. So there you go. There's all your Christmas pebbles. Just a few ideas. Very simple. All mainly done with a Sharpie pen and just a little bit of white paint. And if you want, you could seal them just with a little bit of spray varnish that you would use outdoors. Or you can just leave them and yeah, they'll look lovely. So there's your Christmas pebbles. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.